Hello YouTube, this is Scott with KC Blade Drip, where every knife has a story. Appreciate you checking in. Definitely appreciate it. If you'd follow me on Instagram as well at KC Blade Drip, this is where you'll be able to catch all of my upcoming reviews that I'll be coming out with. Updates. I've got some great things in store for us here in the future. Just to kind of let you know, I do have a really neat low budget OTF that I am currently carrying, so I'll have that available sometime probably in the next few days. But again, I do appreciate if you would give me a follow on Instagram, and just to kind of just to let you know as well, I do buy all of my knives. Nobody sponsors, nobody sends me something. I just open it up, talk about it, and send it back. So there are knives that I tend to like, things I'm interested in, and I hope you are too. I think you will be. So thank you with that. Today we're going to be talking about the Spyderco Yojimbo 2. Okay. And just to kind of throw a little bit of the story of this particular, I guess, company, I didn't know a lot about Spyderco up until, I would say, maybe, a few months ago. I had seen them, but I was never really interested. I just didn't like the design of the knife, the blade, like the paramilitary 2, 3, 4, however many they make. Just never caught my eye, never really interested in them. I didn't like the way that they looked, and let's face it, aesthetically, that's something that a lot of us knife lovers, it's what we look for. Certain qualities or things within a knife that makes us gravitate to buying or picking it up. So never really had a lot of interest. I was watching some YouTube videos like I often do, and I believe it was something crazy Russian hacker. I believe, man, I'll tell you, that guy, yeah, he has a lot of people watching his videos. He was unboxing a knife, and I think it was the Yojimbo, which is basically a bigger item of the Yojimbo. It's about a 4-inch blade or bigger. And I was immediately attracted to it. I thought, man, this thing is really wild. It's solid black. I loved it. The blade shape was a Wharncliffe that I loved. And so I ended up pulling the trigger. I got the Yojimbo 2 after doing a little bit of research on it. And I think, I'm not sure exactly where I ordered it. It was a couple $100. 180, 190, something to that effect. Let me go ahead and we'll dive into looking at the knife here. Wow, it worked on the Spidey flip. Beautiful, like I said, just let you aesthetically look at the knife here. And that black, I'll tell you, almost like a matte black. It's just beautiful. Just gorgeous, look at that. One thing I found that was really fascinating is, and I guess I didn't realize it, these are made in Golden, Colorado. Also the home of Coors Beer. They've got a great factory, and you can actually take a tour there in Golden. It's beautiful. I had lived in Colorado for about 15 years, and I really appreciated the outdoors and being able to get out and enjoy everything it had to offer. So really nice, really nice place. But so these Spyderco is an American-made knife. That also, that attracts me to it as well. And I liked that about it. Now, first thing when I got this knife in my hand, I love the weight. The weight was perfect. It's on that sweet spot. This is going to be right at about a 4-ounce weight, which for me isn't, too heavy or too light. I like to actually feel my knife in pocket. I did say that when I opened it, I used this thing the first day that I got it, like, multiple times, 3, 4, 5 times. I opened a package. I ended up, after the package, the box that came in, I broke that down and I cut through, I'd say probably quite a bit of cardboard. And then there were a couple other things that I was cutting that first day. And I'll tell you what, this blade, being as thin as it is, look at that. It is a razor. It came razor sharp. It sliced like butter right through that cardboard. Butter, baby. This is I'll say it right now, this is within the top three EDC knives that I've ever carried. And it surprised me. I knew I would like it because I like the way it looked, I like the way it felt, but when I started actually using this and cutting, amazing. Blew me away. Very razor sharp, thin. Look at that. Blade is amazing. And that's mainly what I do every day, is slicing tasks, opening boxes a lot, cutting tape. Sometimes I will use my knife to cut up some food in food prep, or checking a steak if I'm grilling. Any of the tasks I need to do, this does perfectly. I'm not out in the brush or cutting, digging or doing anything really hardcore with my knives. So with the razor edge, and I love the profile of this being a straight edge, a nice flat grind. So it'll just work right through anything. A lot of poking and then going downward slicing, so it's one of my favorite styles. I love the branding. It's very minimal. You just got, Spyderco CPM S30V, which is a beautiful steel to use. Like the little emblem there, the spider, the hole for the flick open, Spidey flick, I think they call it. And then you have the golden Colorado in USA. Funny how it says, what is that? Does that say earthy? Earth. Wow. Okay, cool. Well, I guess when they start making these on other planets, we want to make sure that we know this one was actually one of the first ones made on Earth. Now, the G10 handles are nice. It's got an open flow-through design here. Helps to cut down on the weight. Again, coming back to that 4 ounces that we have. Nice milling, or nice design here for your fingers to fit and wrap right into the knife. I've got large hands, but I think that for most people, that's going to be a nice grip to lock into. Your thumb naturally goes right to this ramp on the top. Perfect for using intricate or detailed cutting, poking. So that's a nice area right here for your thumb to rest. This is one thing also I liked about the Yojimbo. The Yojimbo, which is the bigger version of this, it doesn't really have the thumb ramp right here. It's designed just a little bit different on it. Maybe because it's a bigger knife. I'm sure that's why they did it. Let's see here. So the open design, it is a, let's see, checking out, just looking at it with you here, things to talk about with you, because I love it that I carry these. All my knives that I'm going to show you are mine. I don't return them, give them. Once in a great while I might want to sell or get rid of one, but very seldom. So I love to bring this to you. I'm excited. I've got so many things that are going to come to you in the future. Again, that's why it's important to follow me, guys, gals, people. I really appreciate it. I think you're going to like what I have to say and show you. The clip itself, I like this. I like it. It's not too thick and it's not too thin. That can bother me if there's a really thin clip or if it's just really fat. The black kind of keeps it from being too noticeable. You have about maybe three-quarters of an inch here that'll stick out of your pocket, which isn't bad because you can pull it out that way. And it doesn't, when this is closed, compression lock here. It's the first time I ever had a lock like this, ever. Push that to release it. So you can actually even flick it like that by just using the compression lock. It's a little tricky on camera. Ah, come on, man. Here we go. Flicked it. So, and again, it's easier when I'm not on camera. But this will slide right into your pants. The only thing that's kind of a little bit weird is they've got the 4 places where you can move the pocket clip to. I get it. I know they're trying to, if you're a left-hand carry or if you like it tip down or tip up. I prefer mine tip up most of the time, most knives. This one did come for right hand, tip up, but you can switch it to tip down. And so you've got actually 4 different sets of 3 holes. Not sure if I really like having that many open holes, but it works. It works. And then you've got just a couple of back spacers here. On the clip, you have the little emblem that's really not noticeable. So, I mean, not much to say about this as far as razor sharp, guys. Beautiful knife. Again, EDC carry for throwing this in your pocket. I lately have been carrying like about 3 knives. I always try to have a fixed blade on me. Whatever knife I'm going to be reviewing and talking about and show and tell, I always carry that as my main user. These are Torx, so you can pull these out if you wanted to change the back spacers or take it apart. That's pretty easy. These always seem, as far as any of the Spyderco I've ever looked at before, has always, the centering's been great, nice and tight, lock up, you know, nothing wobbly. Just flick that for you like that. But yeah, this thing is, man, it'll cut, slice, dice. I feel like I should almost be on a commercial with this thing. Perfect size, perfect EDC. Again, top 3 for me. I love this. It's going to be hard to keep this thing out of my pocket over the next few weeks. I am currently carrying, I'm not going to give it away, but it's a low budget out the front. It's going to be kind of neat. Go to my Instagram. I put a picture on there of it, and got a Jake Hobach knife that is a fixed blade that I'm going to also be doing here. I did let the cat out of the bag on that. I'm going to be carrying that. I've got a new sheath I think that I'm going to use with it, but lots of exciting stuff. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to do my best to do my diligence when I'm showing things, talking about things. I just get so excited. I love knives. And there's just so many flavors and colors and designs and wonderful people out there that are in the industry. It gets me excited. I wish it could just, oh man, hey, we're in business, guys. So I think I covered everything. I've covered the scales here, the pocket clip, the contouring, the knife blade itself, the Wharncliffe, the beautiful lusciousness that makes it. The nice size. I think this is like 3 1/4 on the blade length. I'm impressed, Spyderco. You did it. You did it. You gave me this. I'm going to probably check out more Spydercos in the future. Let me know what you think of them. If you can take the time to go down and comment. Again, subscribe to me. You're not going to be disappointed. I'm going to keep changing things up, getting better and better each time that I bring you content. I look forward to seeing you and you hearing my voice. So, Instagram, KC Blade Drip. And of course, my YouTube. You help me out by liking and subscribing. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to see you soon, all right? Thanks.